So right now I'm about to buy some silver. I'm on Gen Bullion. And I'm going to show y'all real quick before I do. I'm going to show y'all a video of an economist saying that he thinks in a few years or sooner or later that money won't be fiat anymore, but everything will be priced in grams of gold. So what I did, I moved over to the gold side right here. And then I went to the top of the page and I typed in one gram gold, and I clicked on it. And what's shocking to see is that, so here's the gold. They got, as I scroll down the page, they got 1 gram bars, but that's from Britannia, British gold. And then they have the 1 gram, I don't know what that is, Valcambi gold bar. But as you scroll down the page, look at this. Scroll down. See that? Now, these grams, of course, 20 grams, 25 grams, 25. Most people can't afford this type of gold where they're paying $1,265 or $1,694 or $1,500. And that's a half a gram right there. That's half of a gram. That's $75. But if you keep scrolling down the page, look, that's half a gram, $89. And then that's a tenth of a gram for 18. But look at all the gram, y'all. It's all sold out. Look, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. It's all gone. And I did the same thing for the silver too. Most of the silver is out of stock. Most of the silver 1 ounce coins pretty much out of stock. Now you can get your random silver. I mean, it's still 1 ounce silver, but like the silver eagles. I'm gonna go to silver. All right. And I'm gonna go to silver eagles. And the same thing, you start out up here. Now these are 37, 39, and while the supplies last, but of course, you know, the price of silver is like $19 an ounce right now. So these are like high price right now. But as you look, it goes out of stock like really quick. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, all the way down. Out of stock. And then you keep going to page after page. The majority of the good stuff or the silver is out of stock. And the high price stuff remains. The same also with the gold. Now, most people can't afford, for instance, look at this. Most people can't afford to pay $1,900 for an ounce of gold. But the ounce of gold is still here. The bars and 10 ounces and stuff, all that stuff is still here, available for people to buy. But I think the smart people already went in and got the grams, are buying up the grams of gold, and they're buying up the silver right now. Now, later in this video, I'm just going to play you what that economist said, what he thinks the future going to be, where he thinks that the future, everything is going to be priced in grams of gold and also another form of currency. And I think the other currency might be Bitcoin. But most of these coins down here, the average person really can't afford or really are not going to put their money into. But did y'all notice that in the last, like in 2009, after 2008 crash, that there were people on the street trying to give you cash for your gold? Now, I think these people work in years of advance. They knew that the dollar or the fiat money was going down. And so you would trade in your broken jewelry or your golds that you didn't want anymore, and they would give you cash for it. Now, what they did, they took this gold and silver that you sold them for cash, and with this gold that they got from you, they melted the gold down to make it pure. And they've been hoarding gold because they know already what the future is going to hold. The dollar bill is being printed to oblivion, and that's why we're under inflation now. You know, a candy bar used to be, I remember buying a candy bar for 25 cents. Now it's $1 and what, almost $2 for a candy bar, and you notice how small they gotten? Not only was it bigger then, now they're real small, and you got almost paying $2 for a candy bar. That's inflation. And so gold has always held its value. Gold and silver. And I believe that there's going to be a run on the gold and silver markets. And I think you're seeing the beginnings of it now. A lot of this stuff is out of stock. And I think the easy stuff is being bought up right now. And so I'm going to play a little video. And then also, I'm going to show you at the end of this that I'm actually going to go ahead and order me. I might buy a couple of things off of here today. And I'll show you what's in my cart when I get done. And then I'll have a video showing you when it comes in the mail. I'll unbox it for you. And I'll show you the gold and the silver that I buy. If I buy gold and silver, I don't know what I'm going to buy yet. But I'm basically going to just scroll through this site and see if I can get me something now. And I'm just saying, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would advise for everybody to have a little gold and silver in your portfolios just to be safe. Because I don't think that was coincidence that they were flipping, signs on the street, standing on the corner, telling you, hey, we want your gold. We give you cash for gold. So that cash is definitely running out. The cash is definitely, they've been printing into oblivion. And I think the world system is going to collapse. And I'll play that economist at the end of this video, and you can hear what he said. I just play a little clip. And then y'all can go from there. Y'all can check out the full video yourself. But now also, he's not the only one that I heard saying that. So I'm just showing you a gram of gold could be worth a lot of money in the future. And so is the silver. And I don't know if the world markets can be able to hold. What if everybody wanted gold and silver? And you can see they're out of stock now. And that's not just this site. It's other sites we looked at too. So if it does happen, everybody's going to start a rush to put their money in gold and silver. And the fact is, it might not be that much left, or you might not get none. So right now, silver is like $19 an ounce. And pretty much everybody can afford some right now. But of course, you're going to pay a spot price because you're going to get, you won't get spot price. You're going to pay a premium on top of that when they sell it to you. But who knows? Silver could be worth over $100 an ounce, maybe 200. What if gold went to 20,000 an ounce? How much will a gram of gold be worth then? So I don't know if it's Wells that's buying it up or just the smart people getting the easy stuff first out of the way, which is just grams of gold. It's easier to buy $80 worth of gold than to buy $1,900 worth of gold. You follow what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but I will show you the clip. I will show you I'm going to show you my cart, what I put in my cart that I will buy. And then I will show you when it comes, I'll unbox it and show you the gold or silver, what I bought. All right. So stay tuned for the video. All right, guys. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm buying. I'm only going to buy 3 items. Now, this is JM Bullion. And in JM Bullion, if you have anything over $199 that you buy, you get it free shipping. So they do it free shipping for anything that you buy over $199. But look, I'm going to show y'all something. You see this? You see the quantity here? And they got you, now if you use it, you can use a check or wire. What's that right in the middle, y'all? Crypto. Crypto is going to be, I don't care what anybody telling you. Crypto is going to be in the future. It's going to be a method of payment. Actually, and a lot of the metal places are already accepting crypto right now. So, and you look over there, and of course you got your cards like PayPal or your debit card, your Visa or your MasterCard or whatever you want to use. They accept cards as well. Oop. Okay, so yeah, so they accept all those payments that you can buy your precious metals with. So for anybody who thinks that Bitcoin or cryptos is a scam, I said, you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention if you're not paying attention to the QR codes that's everywhere. Okay? MasterCard, Visa. Look at all these companies. Wall Street. When you pull up CNBC on TV, what do you see at the bottom of the screen? Bitcoin, cryptos, Ethereum. So those are going to be real methods of money. So I advise all of y'all to get some Bitcoin, get some gold, and get some silver. All right. So over here, this is what I'm buying. This is a 2-gram bar of gold, and it's from Switzerland. As y'all can see, I get a little close up on it. Because they, like I said, all the American brands, like the ones that I really wanted, they're gone. But you know, gold is gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And let's see what else I got in my cart. I'm just gonna buy 3 items today. And I'm buying this right here. This is a Walking Liberty, or American Eagle. They call it American Eagle, Silver Eagle coin, and that's the price. It's $39. Hopefully I get a lower price by the time I finish scanning this. And also right here, I'm buying a 1-ounce silver Indian replica. So you click on that one, and you can see the reverse. It's 1 ounce silver. And those 3 items, it's going to cost me around $221. I think that's what it said on there. So once I do the checkout, that's what I'll be buying. And then what I'll do, the next video, I'll unbox it when it comes in the mail, or wherever it comes, I'll do a video unboxing it and showing you. Then I'll actually show you some of the coins that I already have too. Some of the silver I already got. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you a few things that I already bought already. So you can see that when I say I'm into gold, silver, and in cryptos and stocks, I'm into all of it. I've been investing for a long time. And I just want to show y'all. And that's why even going to the creek, getting the gold, you saw the little chunk of gold that I had melted, that was 8 grams. And that's pure gold. So you can see the value of gold is definitely going to be worth a lot in the future. So the fiat money or the cash is going away. And they're going to come out with some kind of CBDC coin. That's the one you don't want. But you do want, the crypto you do want is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, you know, Cardano. I'm just naming a few coins that you might want to take a look at. And so you can go to Binance, you can go to Coinbase, or you can go to FTX Exchange. And then there's tons of videos y'all can look up of other YouTubers that are actually buying cryptos. All right, so now I'm going to show you the video. Stay tuned.
I want to get to some of your comments about central banks and what you think it's going to, you know, the ripple effects that will manifest in the markets and the economy. But staying at this level for a moment. So it seems like we have, you know, in some ways, in your eyes, an existential conflict going on here, where it's not just a play over immediate resources or a political dispute. It's really the West versus the East, and both sides are playing for keeps. So where do you see things going from here?
How it ends, who knows? But what we piece together, trying to put our dots together, is that within 3 years, possibly sooner rather than later, that the new world will start operating their new currency, which is linked to 20 odd commodities, but those commodities are not priced in dollars. They are valued in grams of gold. This changes the global balances enormously. I think it is very likely, from my chats in this part of the world, that it won't be long before oil is sold not in dollars, but in some other currency.
All right, it's worth repeating for folks watching here that you are based in Dubai, so that you are in the Middle East, you are close to the oil producers. You've spent most of your career in the commodity space. You've got a lot of contacts in China as well. So you're not just a fellow with an opinion, you're somebody with a deep expertise and professional experience dealing with the cultures, countries, et cetera, that you're talking about here.
Yeah.
All right. So in another one of your recent pieces, you wrote, by 2030, and probably within just 2 to 3 years, the world will operate under two systems: a dollar fiat world and a world where values are linked to gold, part of the world which will control most commodities, whether oil, gas, coal, or copper. So it seems to be what you were saying there. We're going to have this sort of global bifurcation where the world isn't going to run on the dollar as the world reserve currency. Part of the world still will, but it sounds like you think that you foresee the East plus Russia part of the world, plus maybe some of the African nations, some of the South American nations, these all commodity producing countries, banding together, creating their own competing monetary system to the dollar reserve currency. And I mean, that is going to have lots of different implications. But as you say, these countries are also the ones that sort of control the flow of the commodities that the global economy operates on. So, I mean, this could be just incredibly disruptive. So I'd love to get a sense for how you think this is going to happen. Will it emerge and we'll just sort of have, the world just figure out how to work this way, or will it kind of break things for a while and then we're going to have to see what emerges from the dust?
First, before we get on to that, let me give an illustration.
Please.
As to how big the consequences are. We took copper prices back to 1980. And in dollar terms, prices rose by 4.5 times and costs rose by 3.5.
Okay, so y'all, I'm going to cut it short. Y'all can watch this full video. You go to YouTube, go to Wealthion. That's spell the word wealth and put ION on the end of it. It's on YouTube, and that's the name of the title up top. As you can see, a global depression by 2025. Trade expert Simon Hunt predicts that's inevitable. So yeah, go check out the full video yourselves. It's on YouTube. All right, and thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.